Well, as the fighting continues between Iraqi forces and Islamic State militants, the intensification grows in eastern Mosul. People are now fleeing their homes in fear. Around 50,000 people in Mosul have already fled their hometown since the operations to retake Iraq's second largest city that started last month.
ستؤدي إلى مواجهة نزوح أخرى وخصوصا في الجانب الغربي الذي هو أكثر كثافة سكانيا من الجانب الشرقي، لذا من الطبيعي أن الأعداد ستزداد مع تقدم عمليات التحرير.
Well, staying in the region with no more oil fields under their control, Islamic State militants are now breaking pipelines to steal oil for exporting to nearby Syria and Turkey. WION's correspondent Daniele Pagani brings you the story.
For 2 years, the Islamic State enjoyed control of an extensive networks of oil fields in Iraq, their major source of income. After the recent reconquer of the town of Hammam al-Alil by the Iraqi army, there is not a single oil plant in the Islamic State hands anymore, and they have to rely mainly on the stocks they have. The Islamic State still controls large oil plants in Syria, where it is estimated that they can earn as much as $22 million a month. Sending oil from Syria to Mosul has become increasingly difficult for the Islamic State. The Al-Hashd al-Shabi, the umbrella organization mainly composed by armed Shia Muslims, now controls large parts of the city's eastern border. In many cities of Iraq, like the city of Al-Gayyara, the Islamic State took possession of entire plants, but in other places they had been stealing oil from the many pipelines of the country. They made holes in the pipes to draw off the oil and fill tankers. In the desert area south to Mosul, now under control of the Al-Hashd al-Shabi, the Islamic State operated totally undisturbed for 2 years.
This is a part of the front line controlled by the Al-Hashd al-Shabi, the Shia militia, and the interesting part of this front line is that there is a pipeline for oil connecting Mosul and Baghdad, and ISIS broke this pipeline in order to extract oil both for their personal use and for selling it. And the civilians who were living here, mainly the shepherds, told the Hashd al-Shabi that many times they saw as many as 70-75 trucks traveling from this place towards Turkey and Syria, probably to sell oil.